And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He's running with it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But to avoid the hit, smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here's Lance. It's a screen play for Allen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick.
Ready. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. Space to the left. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
And run here with Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Second and 6 coming up here. And the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. Defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
To the air, Lance. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Set, ready. Set.
Now it's Lance. He completes it in traffic. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Ready.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Signals, and it looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing it again here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. That'll push their lead to 4.
See, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Don't play action here, McCord. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasting no time in getting that sack.
He's going to get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the first. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, McCord. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now run here from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, McCord. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Looking now from the gun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. It's kind of a weird feeling, but you know that you capitalize on the turnover, you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he just hits this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Blue, 30, ready.
Here's Lance now. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
First down.
Here we go, ready.
They'll go play action. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Right.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, lands. His finger arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Down.
Lance. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this one to the county. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52. Ready.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The 9-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd
Go.
and goal.
Black 40. Hut.
Allen again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator job in a way is
Stop the run.
they've been doing it.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring it out for an extra point instead. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lone back gets the handoff. Well, that's not what the offense does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles needing 4 points. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. Shoves him off. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Gets his running back. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on the other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets have to begin another drive. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Ready, ready. 60 ready.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now to throw. It's a screen play for Allen. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. They've got first down here from the 36. Oh, big in the backfield, and they give it to him. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up second down. Lining up to take it in on second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.
That's just one thing for sure. You just can't go up and got nothing.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from New York.
One day you don't give a fuck. I have to admit. If I wanted to support healthy vaginal flora with this blend. I ain't gonna lie, girl, sweeping carpet and washing walls and shit, I would beat the fuck out of you. You know how hard it is to sleep for 3 days? 3 days? Chicken. Yeah. I want to commit. Like, I'm not like you, you know, I want to commit. And yet he still is like playing all these games with my head. The thing is that I want to commit. Like, I'm not like you, you know, I want to commit. And yet he still is like playing all these games with my head. The thing is that I want to. What must I do to show you that I really love you?
Tell your father to put me on this profile picture.
Huh? What must I do to show you that I really love you?
Tell your father to put Let me say this, right? The female who don't use for money get way more money than the female that does. The female who thinks like she independent and don't need her nails done and oh she got to cover I had to whoop your ass. Jason might was gonna get the same motherfucking bill. Motherfucking TikTok you did. He told you to make TikTok. I had to whoop your ass. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, come on, man. Fuck your ass, motherfucker. You wanted to eat. You wanted to eat. it's 3 times a day, bro. So no more, bro. She got me fucked up, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, bro. But you know I eat 1 time a day. Bro, we can eat down Julio. Oh, God, bro, she is taken away from a fucking day. Like, it ain't even her birthday. It's my fucking birthday. So if I want to eat down Julio, then what the fuck I'm going to do?
Look y'all.
In 2K so fucked up. When you get in the random, ain't no in between. Either you lose by 30 or you win by 30. Ain't no close games around this bitch. In 2K so fucked up. When you get in the random, ain't no in between. Either you lose by 30 or you win by 30. Ain't no close games around this bitch. In 2K so fucked up. When you get in the random, ain't no in between. Either you lose by 30 or you win by 30. Ain't no close games around this bitch. In 2K so fucked up. When you get in the random rank, ain't no in between. Either you lose by 30 or these people give up on motherfuckers.
What type of shit was that?
At a restaurant in Bridge.
Now you a whole baby. A lot of people watching this, they still can't believe that you was my son. Because they seen me grow up. And since they seen me grow up, they gonna see you grow up too.
Hey, I was gonna tell you this. I don't got no